Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your May 2022. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You timeless reading for you, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hello, if you are new here with me, thank you and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. We're going to be taking a look at what they're not telling you, okay? May 2022. It can be applied to the entire month or it can be applied toward the season. We know that 1 hour, it's one season, and then when we get to the next hour, it's another season. Take it as it resonates, but I upload according to season now. So tomorrow, the sun is going to be shifting into Gemini. We're going to have a whole new series, and we're going to be finding out how they feel about you. If you're interested in their confessions, those videos will be recommended to you toward the end. And this is the What Aren't They Telling You? So you get their confessions, you get what aren't they telling you, and you get their feelings. Enough for you to know what's going on with them, okay? All right, if you see that the screen is going to be jumping, Virgo, or the sound is a little weird. The sound should be fine, but the screen it freezes. That's Mercury retrograde. I apologize. And no, it is not my internet. I've been paying for the internet for a long time, Virgo. So I apologize if it's a little less than perfect, but that's what we're dealing with. Now, in the same vein as Mercury in retrograde, let's go ahead and talk about for Virgo suns and risings, what's going on. So Virgo, Mercury retrograde hits you in the 10th house of career. Okay. You got some stuff that needs to be revisited in your 10th house. Okay. That's where it hit if you are a Virgo sun and rising. However, when on the 22nd, in a couple of days, when the sun has already shifted into Gemini, Mercury is going to take a backslide and go back into Taurus, which is going to affect your 9th house, which is your Jupiter ruled house, which is the Sagittarius house. Now, 9th house is like your higher mind. 9th house is your expansion, optimism, broadcasting, things of that nature, morals, ethics, you know. However, Virgo, here's the thing. When Jupiter moved into Aries, okay, on the same day that Mercury went retrograde, which was May the 10th, where are you? It affected you in your 8th house. There's going to be something that's going to be speeding up there. I don't know whether you're getting married, whether you're getting a divorce, whatever it is. There's a screen. There's a screen. I apologize. Whatever's going to be going on there, now it pops. It does that. That's going to be happening for you, okay? And finally, so we can get on with this reading, the eclipse that just took place a couple of days ago hit you in the 3rd house. Was there a big blow up? Something, especially that was that's your Scorpio. It was the eclipse was in Scorpio. So, communication. So did you find something out? What was revealed to you? Siblings? Did you fall out with your siblings? As soon as I saw that and it was going to be affecting you in your 3rd house, I'm like, Virgo fighting somebody. I already know. Somebody pissed you off. You found out something, Virgo. I apologize in advance for that. Okay. I do. I really do. Let's go ahead and find out what I'm channeling for you before we get into your cards. Let's go. See what we got. All right, Virgo. What are we channeling for astrological influence for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay. Wow. Okay. Looks like 1st house, arrival. Congratulations on whomever has had a baby. As a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, there is an arrival. There are some things changing within your 1st house. The way that you think, the way that you present yourself, the way that you come off, all of the things that's going on. That eclipse could have definitely have you, this is where you are. So 9, 10, 11, 12, that goes back down to 3. You're no longer playing Mr. Nice Guy, I feel like. When I think about 3, and I know that we had this eclipse and some stuff going on in your 3rd house, I know there's no more Mr. Nice Guy for you. The way that you are coming off and the way that you are presenting yourself, Virgo, is completely changing. Maybe the way you're dealing with siblings, the way you're dealing with family, something is changing. You're going to start shining now. no longer allowing yourself to dim your light. You're going to start going after your happiness in this 5. This it's been challenging. It's been challenging operating in that energy, always putting people first, but now you're going to start to put yourself first and shine the way you should. Okay. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have a Leo friend, for somebody that's championing, being a champion for you. Okay. 6, conjunction or alliances. So recently things are coming into balance in your life. You're finally coming into a sense of putting things in your life together before you can be the fixer upper person, or the quicker picker upper bounty for everyone else. You're starting to put yourself first. So you have arrived. That's the energy that I feel like you are, I'm channeling for you. So that's what you're going through. That's what you're going through right now. So it could spill over in this relationship. Let's find out what they're not saying. That's where you are. Okay. That's where you are. The self-care messages will be given to you at the top of their feelings video for Gemini. Okay. What aren't they saying to Virgo? Well, they got love for you. Some of you guys got Cancer in your chart. This was the very first card for Cancer and in the exact same position, and it popped out for you. You could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like I tell you all the time, we know that this is a intelligent, emotionally intelligent, well-balanced king. We know that this is our water king, but when I see him, he has an offer. He has something that he wants to offer you, something that's going to make you happy and make your heart smile. Okay, let's find out what else they're not saying. So I don't know whether, okay, so there have been some emotional ups and downs here. It's possible that you have walked away. At the core of this energy, it is the 8 of Cups. This is also the moon, more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Major arcana for Pisces, but ruler of Cancer, which is the moon. They have not told you how they felt yet. It may be coming, it may not. I feel like maybe you have walked away. They definitely have been up and down in their emotions, Virgo. I'm feeling like you walked away, and I do not resonate or take the energy of the 8 of Cups as a full-blown breakup. I honestly know that 8 cups of love still remain. It's just that there's a singular journey that you may be on right now that just does not include someone else. And that's that conversation is not me as you. How do you have that conversation with someone? So I feel like they are feeling the fact that there is a rift or difference or something between you two. My 7 of Swords indicates to me that they have not told you. They feel like you're a little selfish because you put yourself first. I know what energy you're in because I just channeled it for you. So you had to break away and kind of focus on self. You put your boundaries up for this person. I know that you walked away. It's not a full-blown breakup, but this is also the Chariot. So they're hiding the success that they can have. They're hiding their willpower right now. They're dimming their light a little bit to try to allow you to get what you need, but they're intent on winning you back, Virgo. Okay. All right. We are also, yep, I told you they wanted to say something. We are talking about a 2 of Wands. They're afraid to say what they need to say to you. This card is described in this particular book as a heated conversation or a passionate debate. Whatever's going to determine the trajectory of that particular conversation is going to depend on how you take it. They have something to say. There is tension. There is tension between you guys. There is fire between those lips, between you and this particular individual. And that resonates with, this Leo card that I see. You're no longer going to allow your light to be dimmed. It is your time to shine and you're ready. You have always kind of helped and been, again, the quicker picker upper for other people. Something happened. And I'm going to tell you, although this is what they're not telling you, and they're typically romantic or, relationships of the romantic variety. I'm really feeling like this could include your siblings, Virgo. You put your boundaries up for a group of folks or some folks, and you're like, I'm done. I'm not about to be dealing with this. And I feel this energy from you. This person is afraid to tell you how they feel. But there's going to be a conversation. Please don't have that conversation right now during Mercury retrograde. But we don't have long of this retrograde, just a couple more weeks, okay? And then it's going to change. So right now, yes, they're being guided to take an action. They're blocking their emotions and acting like they don't care, but that's not true. When this card comes up, I know that we have a little bit of them starting to act like, oh, whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. But this is also Hangman, so it's time to surrender. They know that they have to surrender. They know that you are right. Non-action is needed because spirituality and what needs to take place on a spiritual level is happening. There is a surrender that needs to take place before this can heal. You've always been the one to give in, to keep the peace down. You're no longer doing that anymore. The Fool is here. I believe that they're open to having a brand new relationship with you, risk and rewards, okay? But something definitely did come crashing down with the Six of Wands and or the Tower. Hold on, it's right here. This was something sudden, and that made sense because you had that eclipse there. This was something that you didn't know, something that came out of nowhere. And that was it for you. Like, this had been something that you had been contemplating, Virgo. I'm feeling how their reaction is letting me know what you did and how you feel about it. I'm feeling like they are not telling you how they feel because they know that they have to be accountable for the role that they play bringing this tower into the fold. There was something that you didn't know that you found out about. And Virgo, this is why you're in the energy that you're in right now. All right. What I am feeling here before we get into the romantic intentions is that you put your foot down. If I didn't express that, that's what it is. You put your foot down. There was something that you found out, and I keep feeling that this had been something, Virgo, that you have been planning. You have been planning, or you have been feeling. You know how you have that internal voice telling you all it takes is one more time. One more time. And you plan to go off, don't you? You be like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say that. You be planning that go off. And then it happens. And when it happens, it jars you. It doesn't. Sometimes you're like, I'm going to say what I need to say. And other times it'll surprise you. This was one of those times where you were just like, I can't. Okay. All right. They do love you. Okay. They want to ascend to a higher level of love. They want to learn. They want to go through a new phase. They do have a lot of love for you. I don't know whether this, and I'm starting to feel like this may not even be 100% a romantic type of thing, Virgo. I feel like whatever it is that you found out about could apply, barring the side that this is a King of Cups, but it could be a dad, a brother, a sibling, a uncle, a friend in this case, and they need to learn and grow. And that love, you just got to the point where love wasn't enough. Yes, separation is absolutely clarifying the Eight of Cups, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, and being uncertain of the future. Okay. They, like I said, I know that there has been some deception. This is the end of it. This is the end of it. You put your boundaries up. I told you. Plus, they lack the confidence it takes to really step into what you want them to do. Whoever, if this is romantic, we're going to read it from their perspective. They don't have, you pegged them correct. They don't have the confidence that they need. They would rather play games, and it feels though all of this came crashing down on you again, not just romantically, and it also feels like you just was like, that's it, enough is enough. Ooh, maybe you found out that there was some partying and living, somebody was acting like they were single. Now this is what makes it more relationship, or maybe this is what you're doing. Somebody confronted you, somebody found out about something, you put yourself first, or maybe they messed up and they were the ones that was partying and acting like they were single and you guys have problems, or you have things that are left unresolved. Something definitely came out. Fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependency. So they normally chase you. They're not chasing this time. I did feel that this person decided that they were going to allow you to be angry, Virgo, with whatever you found out about. They're not chasing. Um, you enjoy this solitude, but you're so used to that pattern, but these patterns are over. They were definitely the chaser in a codependent relationship. What do we have? Backstabbing. So you definitely found out about something shocking, separation and loss. And it looks like obviously you found out you had to put your foot down because you got tired of their crap. This is what it's looking like. They want a brand new beginning, but you fit whatever this tower represents that they did, that was it. All I feel is I'm done. That's it. Like I feel enough is enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? Enough. That's what I feel. Enough is enough. But I don't feel you being as sad. Now they're reminiscing, making memories. They want to learn from the past. This person has done this over and over again. They screw up, you walk away, they chase you. But this time they really did it. This is what I'm feeling. This time they really did it. They really messed up this time, okay? Your major arcanas is the moon. You have deception in the heart place, so we know that the person lied. That's also the chariot. We have hangman. We have the tower and the fool. You have a lot of majors here. So I know that something definitely went down. If we look at the top of the deck, we see date. You're trying to get back out there, meeting new people, maybe setting the date or dating online. You're deciding that that's it. Like I said, this goes back to you shining. You're shining. You're trying to get yeah, you have arrived into yourself. You have arrived. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I felt that before the cards even came out. So as much as they want to ascend, it's more so that although they love you, they haven't grown up. They haven't learned from their mistakes. They've completely taken you for granted, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you're tired of it. And this is what I see. They're going to continue to chase. They're not done. I'm just letting you know that they're not done chasing you. And I apologize in advance because this is not over. But it's not over on their part. But I don't know whether this camera also means that you saw a picture. Now I'm feeling like Facebook or something. This tower and camera, they didn't learn from the past, although they could have told you that they wanted to move forward. There is something that they're not doing, that they didn't do, and that this was a gross mistake. Like this was the one. Like you're like, that's it. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope it resonated only if it empowers you, because this is pain, and I know this was a painful one, but I feel like this was what you needed, Virgo, to empower you to finally shine the way you were meant to shine. Okay. So like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If a personal reading is what you want, this is your last weekend to do it until June. We are booking into June already. The very last weekend of the month, I will be closed for the holiday, the entire weekend. One of the things that I did say since I've been here almost 5 years was this is going to be the year where I start to actually enjoy holidays and take time off, because I'll be right here. And when you don't see me on camera, I'm behind the scenes in a session, guys. A lot of you guys come because the way, and I'm gonna say this to you, I guess this is rambling, but the way that YouTube readings have changed since I came on the scene, and now everybody's a reader. No problem, do you? I'm not hating. However, you guys, you think, it's a misconception. You don't really know your reader. You're just clicking on because there's so many now. But not everybody is a spiritualist, a healer. Some people just read cards. It makes sense. They may be accurate. They can pick up on things, but this is the real deal over here. So when I'm not on this camera, I'm still helping people. So I had to take some time off. I don't need to explain that to you, Virgo. You're very supportive of that. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you in your next one. We're going to be taking a look at your self-care messages for Gemini season. And we're going to be taking a look at their feelings for you and, in Gemini season starting tomorrow. Bye, Virgo.